Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you for coming over here. We'll get started here right away. We've already been doing a few things this morning that you might want to know about. We planted a tree right over there. It's called a London plane tree. That's spelled P-L-A-N-E for those of you who might be confused. And it looks like it's going to be really a nice tree. And that tree was dedicated to Dana. Are you hiding? To Dana Dentis, who has worked to help develop the trees in Fitchburg for the last 7 years. And so we'd like to give her a big round of applause for all of her hard work. And we feel badly because she's going to be leaving us. So all of you kids especially are going to have to get involved here and help out because we're going to be short one very hard-working person. So we hope that you love trees as much as Dana does. And we're going to talk a little bit about some awards that the City of Fitchburg has earned recently. And after a few things like that, a little discussion of what's going on today, then we will get to the Raptors. And I understand that we have 4 Raptors in those boxes over there. So it should be really exciting to see those in a little while. Fitchburg is very proud of the fact that we have been recognized as a tree city and a bird city, and you'll learn more about that in a minute. We would like to ask adults in particular if you could take a moment and give us some input. We're the Tree Advisory Committee, which I'm a member of. There's only 5 of us, so if you're into trees and want to get a little bit more involved in the process of protecting our trees and planting more trees, think about giving Ed here. Ed Bartell is the city forester, and he's a great guy to work with, and if you have some interest, you can just check it out with him and see if it's something you might like to get involved with. It's only a couple of hours a month, and it's an interesting process. In that little group, we created a tree survey, and if you fill out the tree survey, which is right in here, you can enter into the drawing, and we have a number of nice things, including tickets to Noah's Ark and some nice gardening tools, etc. So that's available as a little, potential reward for helping out, give input into what the future of Fitchburg's trees should look like. We would like to thank David Drake. Is David still here? He came out a while ago and gave a little tour and checking out some of the birds that exist in the park here, and that was a nice event. And soon we're going to have our Raptor program, and around 11:30 there's some ice cream available. We have some fundanas. They're like bandanas that you can wear, but they're also kind of nature related, and they have some fun games on them, so later on you might want to check that out. We will also have some arts and crafts later on, like a little after 11:30, 11:40, and if you'd like to try to make a little bird feeder for your yard, we'd have some materials available and you can try that out. Later on in the morning, at about that same time, if you'd rather go for a walk with Ed, he knows every tree in this park personally. Calls them by first names, comes over and gets counseling, gives them counseling, and so it's all designed to make this a really beautiful park. At 12:30, there will be a raffle drawing, and another way that you can get in on the raffle is by making a contribution to the Raptor program. There's a little addition there, and then you can put in a name and see if you can win some of those nice gifts. There's also some t-shirts, some tools, gardening tools, etc. So, without any further introduction, I think you have a sense of the way the morning is going to go. I'd like to introduce Mayor Sean Pfaff, who's done some really good work in terms of supporting the planting and protection of trees in Fitchburg, and he approved the 2014 budget to fund the treatment of the city's effort to keep our ash trees from dying. It's quite a complex process, but we're really glad that we will not lose all of our ash trees. Alrighty? So without any further introduction, I give you Sean Pfaff, the mayor of Fitchburg.